Hello, Divine Souls. Welcome to my channel, Twin Flames Exposed. My name is Terry. I hope you're safe and doing well. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. So let's get the collective message for this Twin Flame reading today. What have I done? That's what your Divine Masculine is asking himself. He fucked up this connection beyond belief. This connection broke up because your Divine Masculine was selfish and greedy. This is going to be a very specific message today. I don't know who this is for. Your Divine Masculine broke your heart due to a workplace affair. For some of you, your Divine Masculine could travel for work, and this is how he was able to get away with these lies and secrets. He could have just started this new job. I'm getting new energy. Or he was just really good at covering up his dirt. Your Divine Masculine could have told you that he was working late, or he's going to be late coming home because he's going to have some drinks with his friends, but he was spending his time elsewhere. He wasn't making time for you, Divine Feminines. He all of a sudden became withdrawn, closed off. He would make excuses as to why he couldn't come over. And that's for those of you who didn't live together. But there was always some kind of blockage when it came to being with you, Divine Feminines. For some of you, this fling could have taken place in the spring or the summer, but he ghosted you and dropped your ass like a hot potato. It was like all of a sudden he was acting brand new. He was acting different. He was treating you like shit, talking to you like shit. And you're trying to figure out where's all this coming from. And for some of you, he would purposely pick arguments and fights so that way he can keep his distance from you. He was very slick, clever, and cunning when he was sneaking around. So pretty much, Divine Feminines, he abruptly walked away from this connection and acted like it didn't mean anything to him. So he was communicating with this person at work. They would hang out late at night. They would take small trips here and there. They were both immature because they're both coming out as a page. The person that they were dealing with looks like they were younger than your Divine Masculine. For some of you, your Divine Masculine could have been going through a midlife crisis too as well, which is why he did what he did. He thought he could manipulate this person, and this person also thought that they could manipulate the Divine Masculine, because you have the devil here. Whoever he was dealing with was shady as fuck, just like him. You have the moon here. But they were communicating on a regular basis. They saw each other every day at work. For some of you, your Divine Masculine could have lied and said he was going out of town with his job, but he was really spending time with this bitch. He really thought this person was the love of his life with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. He thought he was going to have some kind of stability with this Ten of Pentacles. He thought this person was his star. But this was really a karmic lesson that your Divine Masculine had to go through, because you have the Hierophant here. This person betrayed your Divine Masculine. 10 of Swords, 7 of Swords, 5 of Swords, and the 3 of Swords. Just like how he broke your heart, this young bitch broke his heart. She was offering him everything under the sun. It looks like they went in on something together dealing with their finances, but it didn't work out, because you have the 10 of Swords here. And you also have the 5 of Pentacles and the 2 of Pentacles out here. Whatever money moves he made with this bitch, that shit ended up being a disaster. 3 of Swords, the world is here ending. 8 of Cups walking away, and the Tower. All they did was fight. 5 of Wands. There's some kind of legalities going on when it came to this business that they were in. But it was a hot mess with this Tower. And it looks like the Divine Masculine walked away from this situation. 8 of Cups in the Chariot. But he thought this person was his dream girl, his dream guy. But it was all an illusion with the moon. Your Divine Masculine was very superficial. He was very attracted to this person for how they looked on the outside. He's all about outward appearance, never looking at someone for who they really are. And so that's why right now he's in the 9 of Swords, 9 of Wands energy. He got burnt by this bitch. This person had a nice body. They were well put together, but at the same time, she was toxic as fuck. And that was a part of the attraction with the Divine Masculine. Because see, Divine Feminines, you carry yourself differently. You're in a higher vibration. So when your Divine Masculine met this person, he thought this was his soulmate, because she did everything he wanted him to do. And he fell for this trap and got bitten by the snake. He made an impulsive decision with regrets. This fling lasted about 6 to 8 weeks. But it looks like this cycle is now closed with the World card being here and the 8 of Cups. This was a third-party fail. It was all about sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Your Divine Masculine could have lost his job due to this affair, especially if he was in a leadership role. But there's something dealing with job loss, because right now he's going through a spiritual warfare. Karma is on his ass. Now that the connection ended, your divine masculine is feeling like a clown because he got nothing out of the situation. It was all infatuation. So now it looks like he wants to come back. He wants reconciliation, but you're the one that's ghosting your divine masculine. You have your guards up, divine feminines. You're setting boundaries. You're not letting him back in your life as easily as before. And for some of you, you're not letting him back in your life at all because you're tired of this cycle. You're going on a spiritual journey. You're healing yourself. And you're just relying on your faith right now, divine feminines, to get you over this heartbreak. Because you had a lot of feelings for your divine masculine. You were in love with your divine masculine. You would do anything for your divine masculine. And he didn't stab you in your back. He stabbed you in your heart. You laid your feelings out on the line. You told your divine masculine your hopes and dreams. You thought you were going to be together forever. You thought this connection was going somewhere. You guys were in a good place, and then all of a sudden, he disappeared like Casper the Friendly Ghost. And you're left scratching your head like, what the fuck just happened? And see, this bitch was all in his ear, talking shit about you. Your divine masculine divulging information to this bitch that he had no business doing. He disrespected you by talking about you to someone else. Someone who he's interested in. What kind of bullshit is that? And she was throwing herself at your divine masculine. And he fell for the okie doke. She listened to all his wants, his needs, his desires. She knew exactly how he operated, and she played up on it. And then she put you in the mix, divine feminines, to make it seem like you didn't know how to take care of home. And your divine masculine was just eating it all up. They were plotting and planning behind your back. And they had several hookups. For some of you, your divine masculine could have told your ass he had the coronavirus because he wanted to spend time with this bitch. Or he was sick or something. So that way he could keep his distance and spend time with this person. But now that this situation has ended, divine feminines, your divine masculine is grieving. He's feeling like a dumbass. He wants to make amends. He wants reconciliation. But I wouldn't trust this comeback because your divine masculine is on hard times. Somebody here could be a flight attendant. I'm seeing travel. Your divine masculine could have met this person on a business trip, and this person lives out of state or in another city. And he goes back and forth to see this person. And that's why he keeps his distance. That's why he makes up excuses as to why he can't be with you. That's why he's MIA on the weekends. But since you have gone silent on your divine masculine, divine feminines, he's losing his mind. He thought that you would have reached out by now. It's like after you found out that your divine masculine was unfaithful, he expected you to chase him. He expected you to be disheveled. He expected you to be in agony. And he expected you to beg and plead for him. And you did the total opposite, and now it's fucking him up in the head. A lot of you have your divine masculines blocked. You have changed your phone number. And some of you could be getting spam calls, spam text. And it's because you blocked off communication and he's trying to reach out. Because now he's seeing the mess that he made of this connection. Now he wants to come in and sweet talk you, romance you, spend time with you, and hoping that you haven't moved on. Because you have not seen your divine masculine in a long time. You have not reached out to him. You have gone ghost. You have gone MIA. And he did not think that he was going to get this reaction. But he played way too many games for way too long. And that's why you had to close this cycle, because you are nobody's fool. You were born at night, but not last night. This motherfucker thought he was getting away with his dirty deeds. But for a lot of my divine feminines, you found out what the fuck he was doing. You saw text messages, something in his phone, something online. Someone told you something from his job. And for some of you, you just felt funny because he was getting too close to this bitch at work. And you called both of them out on their bullshit. Somebody made a scene at someone's job. There was some kind of altercation at someone's job. Something happened here. It could have been the divine masculine and this person. And they both could have lost their job. You guys are on two separate paths at this time. You're on a spiritual journey, divine feminines, and your divine masculine is going through some kind of spiritual warfare. It's like he's not heeding the warnings of his spirit guides. He's doing what the fuck ever he want to do. This fling that he was in came to a screeching halt due to some kind of deception and betrayal. And that's why your divine masculine is saying, what the fuck have I done? They were getting hotel rooms is what I'm seeing here. Your divine masculine would spend the night over this person's house. For some of you, this could be a baby mother too is what I'm getting. He could have told you that he was going to pick his kids up for the weekend. But in actuality, he was spending time with this bitch. There's a lot of lies and secrets going on with the divine masculine. He was not being honest. If he was talking, he was motherfucking lying. But your radars went up, Divine Feminines. You knew something wasn't right. Your dreams were speaking to you. Your intuition was speaking to you. Your gut was speaking to you. And I feel like you guys started to investigate. Some of you could have put a tracker on your Divine Masculine's car, or you could have followed his ass one day after work. But something was found out, and there was some kind of confrontation is what I'm getting. I'm also seeing DUI, hanging out late after work, partying and drinking, or someone is about to get a phone call from jail because someone got a DUI, someone got pulled over here. But you have now withdrawn your energy from your Divine Masculine. You took yourself out of this third party equation, and you're going on your spiritual quest. It's all about you, your kids, your family, your sanity, and you're showing yourself self-love. You're taking the high road, Divine Feminines, and you're doing you. This relationship became very messy at work because that third party started getting jealous when your Divine Masculine would come home to you. And she started threatening the Divine Masculine that she was going to tell you or text you that they were together. So she was being vindictive and spiteful toward the Divine Masculine if he didn't walk away from you, Divine Feminines. And so it all became too much. It all became too burdening. And your Divine Masculine walked away. But the real reason why he walked away was either because he got caught by you, Divine Feminines, or this bitch burned his ass, because I'm seeing betrayal here. So in the extended reading, we're going to see, are they still in communication with each other? What did this third party do to betray your Divine Masculine? How did the third party lead your Divine Masculine off his path? What was she telling him? What kind of karma is your Divine Masculine going through right now? And now that he's off his high horse and he's back down to reality, how does he feel about the connection with you, Divine Feminine? And we're going to take a look to see, is your Divine Masculine in a new connection or is he single? So if you guys would like to purchase the extended reading, it's for members only, but I'm offering a 7-day free trial, so you guys are free to check it out. But before we go into the extended reading, let's pull some Magical Times Oracle to see what final messages Spirit wants you to know. What final messages do you have for the collective? You have cycles. So this relationship was definitely in cycles, and I feel like you have closed it out, Divine Feminines. The next card is Metamorphosis. So there's a lot of change taking place between you and your Divine Masculine. And with this cycles coming out right beside Metamorphosis, this was definitely a spiritual lesson. And I feel like for a lot of my Divine Feminines out there, you're taking this bad breakup with a grain of salt and you're moving on because you're tired of these cycles. You're tired of repeating the same shit over and over again. And that's why you're going through this metamorphosis. But this karma is making him awaken. This karma is making him realize that you guys are divine counterparts because this man can't stop thinking about you. He can't get you off his mind, Divine Feminines. And that's why the next card is Reconciliation. He wants a rebirth. I don't know if he feels bad because he got caught or if he feels bad because he knows that he did you wrong. But he wants to come in and give you this clarity. That's the next card. It says, banish the fog of illusion. Open your eyes to the truth. And that's what he's going to do. Come in and give you some clarity, give you some truth. Because he knows that you're not going to sweep this shit under the rug. He knows that he has to be honest with you, that he has to give you this clarity if he wants to get out this karma. Let's get one more card. And the last card is Discernment. It says, see the truth of the situation. Use common sense and do not be fooled. Pay attention. Your intuition knows exactly. So if he's trying to come back to you and give you this clarity, you're going to see right through these illusions if he's lying to you, Divine Feminines. Because since this breakup, your intuition and your senses have been heightened. You're not going to fall for his lies and these illusions like you have in the past. You have grown. You have matured. And you're on a higher frequency and your Divine Masculine can feel it. So that's why he's all up in his head. What should I say? What should I do? When should I reach out? He's rehearsing these damn lines. And that's why your Divine Masculine is trying to reach out to you before you see each other face to face. He would rather you be angry with him over the phone than in person to just get it out the way. So that way when you guys do meet up, the conversation wouldn't be so harsh. So that's why he's trying to reach out now. Because I do see some kind of meeting up. I'm seeing a restaurant, maybe a bar, going out for coffee, a walk in the park. But I'm seeing some kind of meeting up. When you guys actually meet up again, Your divine masculine is going to be pulling out the red carpet. He's going to be so romantic, and you're going to be looking like, who are you? He's got a lot of plans up his sleeves, divine feminines, because he really wants to reconcile. But Spirit is saying for you to use your discernment, cut through the fog and the illusions, and get right to the nitty gritty. Because I'm seeing that you're not going to fall for this same old bullshit. And your divine masculine knows that he has to come to you 1000%. With everything that went down behind the scenes, he has to give you this clarity if he ever wants a second chance with you, if he ever wants to repair this situation. All right, you guys, I'm going to leave it here. Let's take this into the extended reading. The link is below in the description box. If you guys would like a personal reading, all that's in the description box below as well. Please give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel so when I upload new content, you'll be notified. Have an awesome day. Love and lights always.